This masterclass is about how to disguise your wintry red pink skin like I've got. I've got overall pinkness, but I also do suffer with some high color in certain areas which my foundation doesn't cover. So what do? I use these two anti-redness products first before foundation, and I'm gonna pop a little bit of my watercolor on my cheeks to make me look a little bit warmer, and then to give myself even a little bit more overall warmth. I don't want to darken my foundation. I like the shade of my foundation, so I'm going to pop on some of this. This is my instant tan powder. First off, after you've applied your skincare and your SPF, take a little bit of this anti-redness foundation primer of mine. You can see a little bit goes a long way. It immediately tones down the overall pinkness. And the reason why I created this was that I didn't want to be wearing a really thick, heavy foundation. You can apply it around the nose as well, and on any area where you feel you want to disguise high color. Now this can be due to rosacea, acne, going through the menopause. I'm applying a little bit around the nose, around the eyes to help with the discoloration and even out the skin tone. What you'll also notice is that I'm getting a lovely reflective sheen, so your skin will still look hyper real. Not forgetting my neck, and after shaving I always go a bit pink, so a little bit of this over the whole neck area really helps to immediately tone down that redness. If you're lucky enough to be going away for some winter sun, then pop this in your makeup bag, because if you should get sunburnt, this will really help to disguise any red skin. Next step is to just pop a little bit of my Anti-Redness Concealer. It's a more mattifying formula. You only need a tiny little bit. And as you can see, I'm using my concealer brush to put it exactly where it needs to go. Do you see the difference? Really, really good. This is your lethal weapon. This is the building blocks, really. I've also got a little bit of a pink chin. So again, tiny bit of this anti-redness concealer goes a long way. As an immediate eye brightener, what a difference, huh? Looks really, really good. Okay, so I'm happy with the amount of pinkness I've reduced. So here's my foundation on the back of my hand, and I'm just gonna use a damp sponge and bounce the sponge on top of the anti-redness products. Just a little regular concealer. So that's the base done. So before I powder it, I shake a little bottle of watercolor. This is shade Caress. And I put one tiny little dot on my soft blush brush and smile. Blend a little bit of this gorgeous matte peachy color onto my cheeks. Now I'm going for peach because I've naturally got pink, as you know. So I don't want to enhance that pink. That's why I'm using a nice peachy shade. Without having to add any more, I simply sweep it through there into that socket. I'm going to lock this all in place with just a very light dusting of my Invisible Veil pressed blotting powder. I'm just going to sweep a little bit of my Instant Tan mattifying bronzing powder, sweep it along the jawline. This is an instant sort of warm you up bronzer. You completely control the amount of warmth that you want to inject into your skin. Curl lashes. Finishing off my brows now. Just fill them in with a little bit of pencil, just locking them into place. And I'm just picking this up again. This is my Invisible Veil pressed blotting powder. Watch what this does to the dark around my eyes. It's amazing. This will help lock in the concealer, and it blurs any fine lines and wrinkles. Absolute genius formula. I love this product of mine. And I'm applying it with an eyeshadow brush. This is my blending brush. And there we go. That's my winter face.